call the October 10th, 2023 meeting to order. Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any electronic participation?
No hands raised.
Okay. Electronic participation. I'd like to apologize for the delay. We had a scheduling issue. Meeting started a little late. Looking for approval of the minutes regular meeting held on October 3rd, 2023.
So moved.
Support?
Support.
Commissioner Adamini, support by Commissioner Nordine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's approved. No proclamations, presentations, and awards. Approval of today's agenda.
Approve the agenda as presented.
Commissioner DePietro, does that include the special meeting on Monday at 11 a.m. for review of applicants and appointment?
Yes, it does.
Under 12A with the late addition. Support? Support. Support by Commissioner Alholm. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? No. Public comment? Public comment? Is there any public comment?
Well, I guess I could.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Erin Dames, MSU Extension. I just really quickly, I promise I won't talk long, but I just really wanted to let you all know that I know that you guys fund us for 4-H, and I appreciate that and all the work that goes into that. But I do want to let you guys know, just with the staff that we have that that live here in Marquette County, it's over $679,000 that we put in, and that's all coming down from downstate. All from Lansing comes up here, and I just want to make you guys aware of that. And also, I wanted to let you guys know that we have over $12 million of a total economic impact that comes into this county based on MSU Extension. So I just wanted to let you guys know those numbers. But really and truly, I really appreciate your partnership and all your hard work that you do for us. I really appreciate that because I know that I pester you guys all the time with information and trying to make sure that we work as hard as we can for you. So I also wanted to end with that. Thank you.
I don't think she'd be doing the job if she didn't pester us.
Public comment? Any further public comment?
So I have a comment, I don't know if I'm in public or not, but
Sure.
I do have to leave early. I told you, I just want to tell everyone else that there's a special meeting at the landfill that I do have to attend at 4 o'clock, so I'm going to be walking out of here in a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, on the meeting next week, we're going to talk about moving our meeting time back to 6, which would be a good thing. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we'll try to go through this, Commissioners, as quickly as possible.
I did mention that we probably would be doing that to Judge Clements.
Yeah.
And he said that would be much appreciated.
Any further public comment? Hearing no further public comment, moving on to review of claims and accounts. Total expenditure for the period of September 28th, 2023 through October 5th, 2023 for $238,764.01. Electronic transfer payments for the period of September 28th, 2023 through October 5th, 2023 for $70,528.46. And the biweekly payroll for the period ending September 30th, 2023 was $700,438.12.
I move that we pay those bills as presented.
Commissioner Nordine, support by Commissioner Alholm. Questions or comments on the bills? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Pay the bills. There's no public, oh, excuse me, there is a public, but, public budget hearing, item 8A. I'd like to open the annual meeting for the public hearing. Reading the proposed millage rates that we will consider to support of the 2024 budget, and that they're as follows. General operating millage, 5.2446, countywide transit, 0.5970, aging services, 0.4431, central dispatch, 0.4923, rescue safety, 0.1510, veteran affairs, 0.0990, and Medicaid standardization, 0.5448. The following public hearing for the Marquette County Board of Commissioners will consider the adoption of the fiscal year 2024 capital improvements of $442,060. The 2024 general fund budget of $29,579. $29,579.37. Other county fund budgets, other county totaling budgets of $43,522,518. The millage rates levied for the various taxing units, counties, cities, townships, and schools throughout Marquette County. And a complete copy of this is located in the clerk's office and on our website. Do we have any?
There were such big numbers that they're hard to say, right?
They are, they're a little numbers. I have to get
But a
better.
lot, that's a lot of
I
money.
have to get better.
A lot of
Yes.
money.
Well, staff manages, $43 million of the public tax funds, and, they've done an outstanding job preparing this 2024 budget. The departments don't get exactly what they want, but we have to stay within our fiscal operating budget. So, public comment, is there any public comment on the proposed 24 budget? Any public comment? Any further public comment? So I would like to have a motion to accept the public hearing and budget property tax millage rate.
Just do this resolution.
As we move forward, no, that'll be the next one, that'll be our recommendation under action items, this is a public hearing,
Oh,
so we'd like to,
we can just close the public.
Yeah, we
Public
don't,
hearing.
we usually don't vote in the public
Yeah,
hearing.
we'll just close it.
All the things are done in the action items.
Mhm.
motion to close the public hearing. Right.
You can do that if you want.
Motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Nordine,
Support.
support by Commissioner Adamini, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Privilege comment. Privilege comment? No privilege comment today? Will come
coming.
under action items.
Okay.
Yes, sir. There are no informational items. The action item 11A that Commissioner Adamini is referring to is the county's general appropriations resolution act, which gives a total levy of millages that I just stated earlier of 7.5718. Motion on the resolution.
I move to adopt the resolution as recommended by staff.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Nordine, Vice Chair Nordine, excuse me, and supported by Commissioner Elholm. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Nordine?
Yes.
Commissioner Elholm? Yes. Commissioner DePietro?
Yes.
Commissioner Adamini?
Yes.
And Chairperson DeRosa?
Yes. Item B, I'll take it out here. certification of the 2023 tax rate as presented.
I move to certify the millage request as presented.
Motion by Commissioner Elholm. Support by Commissioner Adamini. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Thank you for your good work. And item E, 11E. 11C.
I'm jumping.
I'm jumping, yeah. I put a check through it. when we
Jumping
had
right
that
off the
item.
page.
Time for some glasses. So, we have in front of us, historically followed suit with what the union contracts are. This is a recommendation to approve the $1,000 bonus and the 2% increase for the non-represented employees, effective the first payroll in 2024. Approved bonus for elected officials, prosecutor, prosecuting attorney, sheriff, clerk, treasurer, register of deeds, and drain commissioner and mine inspector. Also adopted a resolution for wage salaries of county officers. So this did not include Mr. Irvish. And not sure why that was left out, but I think I would like to see Mr. Irvish treated the same as the employees are. And I think he should be included in the overall gathering.
I agree, I think maybe as modestly kept it off, this is the author of the memo. I'm going to move to follow staff recommendation on the bonuses and 2% increases to include the county administrator.
Motion on the floor from Commissioner Alholm. Support?
Support.
Support by Commissioner Adamini. Any further discussion on this?
Well, I'm not sure about the drain commissioner and the mine inspector. I feel like they're kind of archaic positions, and I said before, I thought that those funds should be separated amongst the other the elected officials, but with that said, I'm okay with the rest of it.
Okay. You know, we, Vice Chair, we talked about that in the past, and we were hopeful that the state would pick up the expense of the mine inspector. But that is a very important job when it comes to safety of the general public. And we know we've got municipalities that are currently trying to do recreation in fenced-in pits. Probably a no more important time to have that job at this point. So having said that, we have a motion on the floor and a support. Any further discussion?
Would you like me to do a roll call?
Does this include the resolution, or, not motion to follow the recommendation and adopt the
And adopt.
resolution? So that's what it is, whoever supported me.
You may want to do the motion separate because the resolution does require a roll call vote.
Yeah, so, okay, well, I thought we could vote, I'll vote on both, but, all right, I'll motion first and then we'll go on to the resolution.
So we have a motion on the floor. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Now I'd like a motion for the resolution.
I move to adopt a resolution establishing salaries of county officers for fiscal year 2024 as presented with the addition of the county administrator.
Support. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Elholm,
Yes.
Commissioner DePietro,
Yes.
Commissioner Adamini,
Yes.
Commissioner Nordine,
Yes.
Chairperson DeRosa.
Yes. Moving right along, on the courthouse request for BIS digital courtroom technology replacement. Scott, do you want to speak to that?
I'm gonna actually defer to Ann, we can both do it, she's gonna do it better.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Not sure about that, but
So, we did put together a memo kind of explaining the process. It was a joint endeavor between our IT department and the courts, with also involvement from Scott and I in putting this RFP together. It's a very big technology project and a huge improvement for the court systems, which really, I think the newest components are about a decade old. So this project has been planned for some time. There are funds set aside in the technology fund for it. We did recognize that it probably wasn't going to be enough, and so designated some of the ARPA revenue loss funds for it as well. You can see the bid still came in a little bit higher than what we had set aside, and so we do have a recommendation for where to take those funds from to cover the cost of the project. I think that we all believe it's definitely necessary to proceed forward, and I know the courts have been struggling with their systems for quite some time and losing transcripts and things that really aren't good.
So I'd like to add to that as well. Earlier this afternoon, I spoke with the court administrator, and the only concern that I had in regards to this budgetary item was not that we were upgrading the cost of it, but we were now going to be accruing another $30K in expense for an annual maintenance program to keep this software up to speed. So that I wasn't warm and fuzzy about that. I mean, this first year's built in, but I spoke with the court administrator, and what we've learned is we have 16,000 currently in a bucket that circuit court pays for maintenance. And the 30 that's going to be required to maintain, or the 28 annual premium after the first year, can be divvied up then at half by the district court and probate court of the other 16,000. So it's nominal for the two probate and district court to absorb, that $7,000 to $8,000. They should be able to absorb that in their budget without any further disruption. So I'm supportive of the whole project.
I'd move approval of the proposed IT project.
Motion on the floor by Commissioner Nordin. Support by Commissioner Adamini. Any further discussion? Having heard none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 12A, late edition. So the board, based on scheduling of rooms, would like to move forward in a review and appointment special meeting to review applicants that have applied and/or others. Monday the 16th at 11 a.m. And let's have a discussion about how we proceed with that.
How we proceed in which manner? I mean, first of all, is it good for everybody at 11 o'clock, I guess? And then secondly, where? Are we here, or are we in 41, or do we know yet?
So,
I can try to answer that, and the answer is I don't have an answer, we're working on it. And if it can't be in this building, we will find a location for it, given court trials and other things.
So you'll
We will
put it out?
Yes, by the time it's Friday, we'll go out to a couple notice.
All right.
Am I still accepting applications until then?
yes. So, that would, I would think we are, yes.
Yes, we want the best person, doesn't matter, I don't care about.
So, one of the things that, I think we should do is contact all of the individuals that have applied and, maybe give them individual 5 minutes to say why they'd like to be an applicant for the county board. And, I think maybe we should allocate windows of time for those individuals to present their.
5 minutes for them to present, and 5 minutes for us to ask them questions.
Right.
Break them to 10 minutes.
Right, and then they can,
Well, you have
We can
six.
have the next one come in. I guess
You
I
have
don't
six.
know that we need to do that publicly.
But you have 6 so far, which is, that'd be 60 minutes, and then again, you never quite make those 10-minute things.
Right.
So you're talking an hour and a half meeting, yeah, I don't mind that, but I think you should do something like that, though, yes.
So we're good with the process?
And then have the staff kind of allocate randomly who goes in which slot.
Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe I'll draw numbers and names or however you'd like to pull it out, whatever.
We'll help you with that, and we'll make sure that, between, my office and Linda's, we'll make sure how we coordinate contacting the candidates and let them know, and then see who's coming, and then we'll line something up for you.
Right.
Civil council, you're okay with that process?
Were you asking whether this had to be open to the public?
Well, I guess, do we?
It has to be open to the
It
public.
has to be, so
Yeah.
everybody can listen to an interview?
Yes. All the questions, the interviews, everything has to be, open to the public.
My mind was raking through that too, thinking, well, how could it not be?
Yeah, I was thinking we could do it individually, but I don't know, I guess I'm open to suggestions.
We'll invite the candidates and let them know that, and they have the opportunity to speak if they so choose for that meeting for you. And we'll lay that, we'll identify how many we think are gonna be there for you and which ones.
Sure, and then,
And if others show up,
but
that's
and being sensitive to everybody's time, I think we can allocate a certain amount of window, and that's your discussion time, what you'd like to get across to the board.
I agree, rather than setting them like I was saying, then, because what if they don't show up, then we're sitting here for 10 minutes, so I think you just kind of do them on that day. You know, whoever wants to go first, you got 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Fair. Commissioner?
If an applicant calls us at home and lobbies us, is that something, that we would have to, report on a FOIA?
Well, a FOIA is for a document. So if you have a document, if you documented that call, then that would be subject to FOIA. We would review it for any potentially exempt material.
So if they gave us additional material for what they sent here,
That could be,
Yes,
that would be.
that would potentially be subject to FOIA, and we'd have to review it to see if there was a
But if
basis
they
for
just
exemption.
talk to us about it.
Right, a conversation that is not memorialized would not be subject to FOIA.
But I don't know about anybody else, but I received a call from one candidate for sure.
I received 2 phone calls and I received 1 email.
You know, I had,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and that's how it always has been with politics. People-
Yeah, I wouldn't call it really lobbying, I just, what I
Information.
received was more of an expression of interest by the party
Yeah.
calling me.
I had 2 or 3
I was
calls.
gonna say, if we had to report that, I would take
For sure.
the call.
Well, moving forward, having said that, I'm looking for a motion to set the special meeting time and date, October 16, at 11 a.m. to the room that will be,
location to be
to be determined, but published
properly.
to public.
October 16th on a Monday, and I have that day off.
Is that an informal?
Is that a motion? Is that a motion?
Is that a
No.
motion?
That's just updated information.
Meeting on Monday, October 16th at 11 a.m. in a room to be determined for the purpose of interviews and the discussion of interviewees.
Thank you.
Vacant slot.
Thank you for that motion. Support on Commissioner Alholm's motion.
Support.
Support by Vice Chair Nordine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public comment.
I'm gonna run. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Public comment. Public comment. Any further public comment? Any electronic comment? Commissioner comments?
I'd like to make a comment. I wanted to congratulate you, Bill Nordine, on vice chair, and you as chairman, because when everybody was voting yes and then congratulating you, I was having a senior moment looking at some other stuff, and I always carry this with me to let me know what day I'm on and off, so congratulations to you also. Thank you. You have the floor, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any commissioner comments?
I commend our Resource and Management Department for the grant they prepared and submitted for a Spark grant that Marquette County has been awarded for improvements at the Little Trout Lake recreation area, just under $1 million, so that's great.
Wonderful. Any further comments, commissioners?
I would join in the congratulations to you and Mr.
Thank you, sir. Humbling, yes, thank you.
Okay, I will.
All right, that's it. Thank you. Staff,
No comments. Thank you for your support.
civil council. Closed session. We need to go into closed session.
That's your call. I did provide a privileged memo on the staff's recommendations and kind of the reasoning behind it. And we're here to answer any questions, concerns. We just, we don't want to go into bargaining, not having some comfort level that you're, comfortable with where we're proceeding.
Would it be sufficient then to make a motion to follow the recommendations staff and full council has made relative to the parameters of collective bargaining tonight?
Yes, if you're comfortable, you can do so.
I'm comfortable with making that motion.
That's motion by Commissioner Alholm, support?
Support.
Support by Commissioner Adamini. All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? No opposed? Meeting adjourned.
Sorry, that's when your computer set up.